Hello everyone, today we're going to be answering some of the main questions that are commonly asked by our subscribers on our social media platforms, and there's no better person than Ilkan, our sales manager, to answer these questions for you. And I want to start off with the discount.
Big one.
Discounts is just the main question that has been being asked for the past
all over the market now,
couple months. What discount can the clients expect if they're buying directly from the developer during the pandemic?
I mean, that question is being asked all the time, sir. You and I both know this. Even my existing clients are going on in terms of what looks attractive in the market at the minute. And it's such an objective question. To find the answer, we really need to analyze which developer we're focusing on, right? Because it comes down to credibility. If we look at some of the bigger names in the markets, then the shortest answer is going to be no. No discounts whatsoever.
Period.
That's it. And when you hear that, from a client's point of view, if I was an investor, it would spark a little bit of an upset, I understand. But then, if we look at it critically, right, it is actually a huge plus. The developer might not be doing it out of the kindness of their heart, but the fact that there aren't any discounts means your capital security for the asset that you've bought, it's firm, it's not going up and down, so there's no volatility to it.
Right.
So if it's in a low state now, and it has a gradual increase over the course of time, that's how it's going to go. But if I start offering as a developer 1 million dirhams to you, 800,000 to another, I've just killed 20% of your property value.
Right.
It's a good thing, but no, there aren't any discounts in the market at the minute. From the bigger names.
And how about the smaller, more private developers? Were they given any discounts?
This is always going to be the case, right? When it comes to private developers, the spectrum for negotiation is going to be much more grand, right? So you can go in there, you can negotiate X, Y,
and I guess
Z.
it has always been this way, not just because of the pandemic, or it has always been that way.
Always been that way. It's when it comes to brand names, essentially. Right?
So that's what we really need to understand. I mean, us and the clients, they need to understand it. Really depends on what brand are they buying and what developer are they buying from.
Yeah.
And that should answer what discounts.
Look, this isn't to say that even the bigger names are not giving a form of discounts, right? Because even, our industry was not immune to what happened with the pandemic.
Right.
We were bleeding as well, and so were these bigger names in the markets. So, although there might not be a physical discount to any property values, they have made it more enticing with extended payment plans, perhaps with, they're throwing in some certain bonuses into the package as well, right? They are making it a little bit more attractive. There is much more ease of cash flow when it comes to buying a property.
Right.
This is unquestionable.
Okay.
Right. So those are things to consider.
Awesome. I think we answered your question in terms of what discounts can clients get. Now we're going to move on to the other question. And the second question that we get is mainly from our international buyers in regards to what form of residency can they get when they buy property in Dubai.
Brilliant. Yeah. I mean, it comes across everyone's mind at some point, right? Because you are investing money into the country.
Right.
Definitely. And I'd say Dubai has become very supportive over the last 1-2 decades to foreign investment and local investments.
Right.
If you are not a UAE citizen, that doesn't mean you can't reside here permanently, right? So if you, Sam, for example, if you acquire an asset in real estate that is valued at least 1 million dirhams under your name, you are entitled to almost permanent residency. And by almost, I mean for however long you hold that property for.
Right.
A lot of properties are freehold. So if you decide to keep it for 100 years, 200 years, that's how long you'll be able to keep your entitlement for this investor's visa.
Great. So that's it. Just buy a property at 1 million dirhams and there you go. That's your investor's visa.
Absolutely.
That's it for today. These are the questions that we had. We'll be back with more questions and answers for you, and we'll see you soon.